share that vintage dream.
Today, we're going to dig through this trunk. This trunk belonged to my aunt who passed away in the 60s. And it really hasn't been opened for the most part since then. So we're just going to show you some family treasures and see what's hiding out in here. This is also family. Lots of quilts. We have so many quilts. They're all handmade. One was made by a different aunt, but our family.
We're about to start the letters on.
That's right. We got letters coming about them, but this is one of the quilts. This box is, you know, back in the day, every single lady had to have her a hope chest. I had one. I don't know what I was hoping for. I think I was hoping to go to college, but anyway, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's still got the advertisement in it, cedar trunk. And we're just gonna dig. I brought this back just because it belonged to the trunk. This is the Whiting and Davis handbag that I showed in a previous video that did belong to my aunt and was gifted to me by her son at his death. And it's just beautiful. It's still in the box, or it was until I got it and I took it out, hung it on the wall because that's what I do. Yeah, she was a beautiful lady. She was they went to lots of dances. She had some very beautiful clothes, and so she used these kind of things. And put that there because it's going back to my house. Today we're at Christy's house, and Christy's my daughter, and she's behind the camera.
Hi.
Making me look like I know what I'm doing when we all know different. The smell coming out of here is time travel. It's just that old smell, but it's, you know, and their boxes, all the little boxes. I want stuff out of here. Can I take stuff out of your trunk? No, I collect vintage compacts, but look at that. It smells so good. Look at this little pin. I don't even know if you can see. Tiny little pin. Looks like a little gift cards. This says for baby, so this was probably when her son was born. Very old. Oh, look at this. This is a tiny little baby ring. And there's a tiny little mirror. And a teeny little locket. Little tiny rings. These look like baby rings.
I don't know. They only had a boy. Were they her baby rings? Maybe they belonged to me.
Well, I don't know that baby boys didn't get rings. And you're saying open the locket.
Yeah.
Put in a picture up close so you can see inside. It's pictures of her and her husband and their baby.
One of Uncle Freddy.
Yeah, this way. I'm trying to. I don't have a monitor and I cannot see what you're seeing. So, as I said, we're new at this. Can you tell? I love this one. This is just a teeniest little box, and inside are all these teeny little babies. Can you see that?
Those are teeny babies.
Teeny little babies living in the box.
I wonder if they were from like
a
baby shower.
There's like 4 of them. A little piece of old jewelry and some needles. It's even got the little old earrings with the twist on back. I don't know.
This is Uncle Freddy.
Freddy was raised as my brother. As I said, his mom died very early in life.
She got sick when he was how old?
She was diagnosed with a brain tumor when he was just like 4 years old. And so, yeah, he grew up. My mom and dad was his aunt and uncle. And he came to live with us. And I hadn't even been born yet. So by the time I got there, he was my brother. And nobody had ever better tell me different because I'd get real angry. It's got,
you know what that is?
This is probably,
that is Uncle Freddy's.
that's Uncle Freddy's
tassel.
61. So, yeah. There's just odd things in here. There's a knife that looks like it could give you tetanus. Oh, scissors. Again, looks like it would give you tetanus. Down here, because I decided this might be a little bit easier to dig in here with. Look at this. Flamingo bob pins. Not bobby pins. Bob pins. Professional bob pins. There's very old baby. Look at that. So teeny. I guess they were like the baby spoons. And more photos. That is not her. I don't.
We are not sure who that is.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's beautiful. But that's not her. But we will plug in some pictures.
There are pictures of her.
Yes, Minnie was beautiful, and as people did back then, they called her by both her names, Minnie Ruth. So my whole life, I kept hearing Minnie Ruth, and when I was growing up, I thought her name was Minnie Ruth, because we always slur names, Minnie Ruth. So I thought her name was Minnie Ruth. These are my uncle, who we're going to get into, was in China doing World War II, and he sent his sisters, and she was his sister. He sent all of them back these beautiful pajama sets. My mother had one, and all the sisters, and look, it has her initials on it, Minnie Ruth Metters. And
We
this is,
actually own 2 of the sets.
yes, because I have my mother's, and we have this one.
You'll see that
And I
in
have
the
Aunt
video.
Pat. So yes, I have quite a few of these pajama sets. We should do a photo shoot with your girls.
actually-
Some beautiful things in here. Let me pull.
This is gorgeous.
This is a kimono style robe. Just beautiful. These things would have been from the 30s, 40s.
Late 30s, early
Listen,
40s.
I wasn't there the day they taught history, and so yeah. But they're beautiful and they're old. Look at them. Look, another box. They did love a good box. It's like a little card box. And oh my gosh, look inside here. I love this stuff. If y'all don't like it, just fast forward.
Yeah, this is
But
actually-
isn't it awesome? It's like a time capsule. Well, it is a time capsule. I don't, that's a little cross.
somebody made that.
Yeah. Anyway, it is, but I don't know. I've never seen those. Over the years, I saw a lot of things because my uncle was very dear to me and he liked to show me things. But this was at
Your brother.
my brother's house and nobody ever went in it.
Doilies.
Look at these. It's beautiful.
I could frame them like the ones we saw yesterday.
These are beautiful. Just old linen.
Hand stitched.
I'm sure this lace is definitely hand done. There was no other way. So
Beautiful.
they need a little cleaning, but gosh, I'd be afraid to clean them. Look at this. Ooh, Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. Well, that would be interesting. I guess they probably got the money out of them.
I'm assuming it's hers.
This is hers. Yeah. She paid, oh my gosh, look at this. Her weekly premium for this policy was 25 cents.
Wow.
25 cents. She took it out in October of 1948. With life insurance for her, and the beneficiary was her son. I was trying to see what the value on it was. I don't guess it really matters, but that's cool. 25 cents. Can you imagine? And it's got the premium book where she paid for it. This was in 1953, 1959. It's just really cool stuff. This one was 30 cents a week. Prices went up. It's just more. All of this is life insurance policies from that period. So I guess, yeah. treasures. What are you? Oh gosh. More paperwork. Honorable discharge. Okay. This is Freddy stuff.
That's from not his father.
I don't know. I have to look at it. And you know, I had eye surgery, so I'm pretending I can see with these glasses, but I can't. That was his. Oh, that's his birth certificate. Oh, I loved him. He was my best friend, and I missed him. Well, you're my best friend, but he'd been my best friend my whole life, and just
Wonderful.
full of letters. 1950. I have to read all of this stuff. Yep, there's letters, and here's something very legally looking. Oh, that's the divorce papers.
Wow.
Yeah. The other interesting thing, she became sick, and her husband left, and he just never came
Left her
back.
with 2 little boys.
Yeah, she had a 4-year-old and a newborn baby, and he left, and
Started another family.
yeah. So, and you know, bad things happened back then too, but it, you know, it worked out for me. And so let's talk about that for a minute, because he came to live with us, and his little brother went to live with my aunt because they lived next door to each other, so it made sense. And as I said, he grew up as my brother, and I don't know what my life would have looked like if he hadn't have been there, because he was just everything. He was my hero. This, I think I know what this is. This is some of her clothing. This is slip, old slips. But look at these beautiful dresses.
Some of these maybe hats
That
I put
it's
in
still
here.
family. It's still family. We're not going to bore y'all with telling you which aunt had what, but
My daughter actually wore that in a play. I'll
Yep.
put a picture of that
we'll
in.
plug in
It
some
looked
pictures.
beautiful.
Just, you know, this is,
Wish I could fit it
there
in
is a
there.
picture of my oldest granddaughter wearing this that we can plug in.
Those buttons.
And that's something. And the zipper goes down the side. And I love this one. There is a picture somewhere of my aunt wearing this.
There's a picture of you wearing it too. Somewhere.
Not lately. These are tiny, tiny, tiny clothes, but they're so pretty. There's a chenille bedspread in here.
It needs a good clean.
It needs something, but it's chenille. And
Makes me feel like a kid. That's what Granny always had on her bed.
oh yeah, and I can remember laying down on a chenille bedspread to take a nap, and you would wake up with the imprint of chenille all over your face. This looks like a Bible. And let's see whose. Actually, this is my brother's Bible, 1953, when he was baptized, May 24th of 1953. Well, that's something.
Tell on that story.
Yeah. Well, he was baptized when he was a little boy, and he was a wonderful man, very moral man. But he didn't. I don't think he ever went back to church much after that. He was just a good man, but. In his last few years, he would come to my house every day for coffee. And we got talking about the Lord, and he started wanting to go to church with us, and he did. And he fell in love with the Lord and was baptized again. And he was in his 70s at that time, and he was so excited about going to heaven. So he went way before we expected, but I know where he is. And yeah, this is always very hesitant though to take things out of these trunks, because I always feel like it's their story, their capsule. And I like the idea that the next generation will do what I'm doing now and dig through it. So maybe I won't. I'll just take a picture. Yeah, look at these beautiful old cards. And that's an old handkerchief. It's still attached to the card. Look, we got more hair clips.
That's a hair clipper.
Ooh, a hair clipper. Oh,
I don't know
Lord.
what I would do with it. Look at this thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Zoom in.
Oh my, would you want someone to cut your hair with that? I bet that hurt. Wow. I don't know. I think you brushed
Yeah,
your
I think it was for wool coats.
clothes off with that. Whole stack of little books. Let's see what we got. That looks like a dictionary. Yep. Not that I can see it very well. It's a Webster's dictionary. Rosary.
It's interesting.
Well, I did actually, yeah, I heard stories that after she was in the hospital and all, she did become Catholic. Bible stories for little children.
Whose name is in that one?
It's just a bookstore name there. 1882.
Wow.
1882.
That probably belonged to like her mom.
No, this would have been hers.
No, but
Well, I don't know where.
it would have probably been passed down to her.
I don't know. Hanky. That's beautiful. Stick out the little sticker on it. And Roses from Shakespeare.
Oh,
A Shakespearean book.
It's really neat.
Yeah. Grandma. Aunt Minnie Ruth Metters. Be a sweet girl. I can't read that. Be a sweet girl for somebody. Be sweet.
Probably for me.
Anyway, it says April 24th.
Be a sweet girl for. You're right. It's hard to read from grandma.
I don't know. It's old. All right. I'm nearing the end. I'm nearing the end of the trunk. If you want to hand it back, I'll put it back. I think this might have been the box that it came in. More little. This would have been my brother. And so yeah, this is all his mother's things. And there's tintypes. I don't know who these people are. Anyway.
There is a big picture of Minnie Ruth in there somewhere, I thought.
No, we might have to just plug, or we'll look. Let's see. There she is. Look at that. She was pretty in her party dress. She was fancy. And that's another one in the same dress with her. That's beautiful.
Looks like my cousin, actually.
All right, guys. I think we're about at the bottom of this. There's one last thing here. This looks... Oh, it's a baby book. So I bet this is Freddy's baby book. Yeah. Aww. So yes, family treasures. They're the best. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put all of this back in the trunk. And Lord willing, I'm going to get up off this floor. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
We're living in that vintage dream.